Right. Mrs. P's turned up. She didn't want to be on camera, but she's. Now, I may or may not add this into the video because it depends on what you're going to say.
So,
she's got a challenge for us, basically.
Challenge for you both, one against the other.
Yeah.
Whoever wins
gets my wife.
Ooh. Hang on.
Oh, that's a fair swap, isn't it? All right, you lot. Okay, we're looking for 161. Right, so found him in a separate day. Left him out in the yard with a couple of cows, keeping calm. Again, he knows something's going on. I'm just trying to look at the left-hand side of his neck. So I thought I saw a lump on the bottom side, but it might actually be a tuft of hair. Oh, because if he's got a lump at the bottom, I'm up the creek with no paddle, so because it means I can't sell anything, can't move anything on. Yeah, that would be a nuisance. So I'll use the skid steer because they can push as hard as they want against this. They won't move this gate. If they're going to escape anywhere, I'd rather they escaped back into the pen than out of it, if you know what I mean. So this is a yard gate anyway. So if you look at this gate is a lot heavier. If you look at the bars, they're the same size all the way down. Then this fella, that's a field gate. There is a difference. So yard gates are bigger and beefier simply because that's where you handle animals. That's where they get pushed up into corners and they crowd up. And if you don't have a yard gate in a yard, especially a 15-footer, a long one, then you're asking for it to get bent. It's cheaper to buy one yard gate than replace a damaged field gate. Do you know what I mean? So 2 field gates would cost more than 1 yard gate. I know what I mean. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. Okay, we are ready to go. He's in there with another steer and a couple of cows. So there is no point at all in stressing him out by separating it up. The idea being when the vet comes, we're going to open that door, run him round, up in there. She can rub her hand over him and go, yep, clear, he's free to go. And that's it, done. It's only if she gets those bloody calipers out that I'll start, it'd be going like that, it will. So, and if I see a green ear tag, well, there's probably going to be tears. TB testing is only the start of the day. I'm kind of hoping in some ways it'll be the highlight of the day, over and done with early. Part 2, we're back on the case. If you follow my Instagram, you will already know, and you may have even spotted it in the last bit of footage, post rammers on the tractor. I got some posts to knock in, and I got some posts to knock in for a friend as well. So on the way to the farm, we're stopping into Rich Cornock, Funky Farmer. I think he said they've got about 20-25 posts to knock in. He's still under doctor's orders not to do anything over strenuous because of his heart issues. Those of you who don't know, he had COVID a while ago, and the infection did something, it enlarged his heart. So I'm not going into it. Anyway, it made him vulnerable, shall we put it that way. I think it's all curable. I think it'll be all okay. But for 3 months, he's under doctor's orders, no beer and no strenuous exercise. When he said to me he was got some posts to go, I said, well, there's no point in him trying to hurt himself with a sledgehammer. I got a post knocker and I'm coming past him. Why don't I just call in and knock some in for him? So that's what we're going to do. We're probably going to call in and see, well, no, we're definitely going to call in and see Rich. I'm going to be in the dry in the cab of the tractor and he's going to be outside of the wet. So sounds like a good deal to me. Just top him off for fuel. I might be gone for a couple of days. I never saw her arrive. I didn't see you. I was looking out the window and everything.
I came in stealth mode.
Did you?
Yeah.
Congratulations, stealth mode works. So, I was on the bloody phone, I couldn't get off the phone, so right. I had a quick look last night,
Yeah.
but I think what I saw was a tuft of hair. I really hope what I saw was a tuft of hair. If I let you through, then I'll bring him in.
That one there, isn't it?
Yeah, one with the stubby horns.
Yeah.
There's one with quite big stubby horns and one with little ditty stubby horns. Number 161. But yeah, if you want to come through, I'll just push.
I don't want to come through. I don't want to look.
No, you don't. I want you to be kind to me. This is be nice to Ian day today. Don't be awkward. God, it's him.
Hello, beautiful. Like that one, my dear.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything.
I can't tell. Yeah. Look at that. Up, 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 up.
All right, my darling. Beautiful.
Oh, you just made my
Do you
day.
want him to go back up?
No, we can go that way, that's fine. Yeah. So it was just a tuft of hair I could see then.
It was just a touch.
That's right, don't remember that one, because you can go straight through.
Oh.
I opened that at the gate, so
Well done, little man. Make Daddy very happy.
made Daddy very happy.
Yeah. No, nothing on him at all today, so
Brilliant. Oh,
can breathe a sigh of relief.
I was a little bit.
The trouble is if you look and you think you see something, you can't unsee what you've seen.
Well, it was last night,
Yeah.
and it was like, did I see that? Was that, or was that just a tuft of hair?
Yeah.
So and then last night lying in bed thinking, I hope that was a tuft of hair.
Yeah. And that's the thing, in that it gets you, and you stay
Yeah.
awake and you mull it over, and you're like, ugh.
Well, if he hadn't passed, I'd be up the creek
Yeah.
because I got someone wants to buy some calves off me,
Yeah.
and so that's it. Are we officially clear now then?
Well, I think they're actually using their brains.
Steady on, steady on. The
I
government
know.
at the moment using any brains?
Oh, come on. The revolving door, they can work that out.
Yeah.
I'm taking bets on how long Lizzie's going to be there.
Not long. Do you want a red chestnut? A red horse chestnut?
Conkers!
Yeah, but it is a red, so you can plant it and you'll have a red horse chestnut, which is about half the size of a,
Normal one.
yeah.
Oh, I know where that's going to go.
So yeah, it's that little tree. Oh, well, it's up there. So every year I take some chestnuts and I give a few away to, because I like red horse chestnuts, because
Yeah.
they're a bit smaller
Yeah.
and a bit neater, so.
And they have beautiful colours in the autumn.
Oh, well, actually, it's just the pink flower when they're in flower. Lovely, so. Anyway.
Yeah.
Right,
Now,
if I didn't have a cold, I'd give you a cuddle.
well, wait and see what they say,
Yeah,
but I should imagine
you're clear.
you're clear. Yeah. But I'll get this put on this morning.
Lovely
I've got
job.
one to go and read now.
Yeah.
And then I'm in the office, so I'll get it put on
Yeah,
straight away. So hopefully
brilliant.
you'll be good to sell your calves and everything.
All right, thank you.
Perfect.
Have a
Thank you,
nice
love.
day.
And you.
Go back and slap Abby for me. Bye-bye. Oh, that's a relief. Oh, that's a relief. So although I can't say for absolute certain that the farm is now classed as TB free, we have to wait for the letter from the ministry to say yay or nay. I do know the ministry are struggling, especially over in Wales, for TB testing, although I did hear a whisper that they're about taking on other contractors, like just TB contractors. But yeah, so right now, as far as I'm concerned, there is no TB on the farm here. So, and you all know what a relief that is to me. So, so for those of you that have contacted me saying, can we buy some calves? The answer is probably yes. But until I got that bit of paper from the ministry, I'm just going to hang fire and not do anything rash. Right, that is everything put away. They're all happy. They're only staying in for one more night. We had our fertiliser spread earlier in the week and I wanted a decent shower of rain on it before I put the cattle back out, just to wash any dust and that off the grass into the ground. They're only going to have the avenue. I'm shutting off the rest of the farm now for the rest of the year. I might let them have the paddocks down the side, but I got a funny feeling I got a daughter who's going to want that for her blooming sheep. So for the time being, I think it's a case of they can roam out there so they can have some time outside, less muck in here. They can have a nibble at what's out there because grass is growing. Not fast, but it is growing. And maybe cut down on my bells, but they got plenty of grub in there and there for today. The bed was a little bit mucky, but it's passable for today. They can go out tomorrow. I can give them a fresh bed tomorrow and it will be all good to go. Okay, right. Breathe. Next stop. Funky Farmer. What? What are you getting all chopsy about now? What do you want? That's not bad for timing. I said 10 o'clock. It's, well, when I go for the gate, it's going to be 5 minutes to. That'll do nicely. No sign of anything funky yet, but I bet he's lurking around here somewhere. Right, I've got him out of bed. Yes, I know that's a lie, but it was funny, alright? So I'm going to follow Richard down. He's in front of us in his tractor. He's got his tractor and trailer with the posts on, so we're going to follow him down and we're going to bash in some posts for him. So Richard's going to video this for his channel, so I'm just going to do bits and bobs. I'm not going to do an awful lot of video in here, so I'll just do a bit from inside the cab and Rich can do a lot from outside the cab. So I met Richard at the door and the cheeky sod goes, "Oh, you're in a pair of overalls, you actually look like a farmer." I did call him names off camera, so but I did also mention the wife's idea about doing a weekly or monthly podcast, and said that one or two had mentioned that it'd probably be quite funny if he and I did one together occasionally, and I think he's up. Oh, you just spotted a mushroom. 2 mushrooms. I wonder if he spotted them. No, I'm not going to nick his mushrooms. But yeah, that's definitely eating size, that is. I like mushrooms. Right, we've arrived. I need to adjust my machine. Well, this is a good combination for fencing. So with this and that, it does mean that I can push it all back.
Well, you're really lucky you got all that mounting on the front. That's really good, isn't it?
That was the deal. That was the deal breaker when I bought the case. Yeah, because
I mean, you know, it just means you're not flipping unmount. The worst problem with all this stuff is you've got to keep taking it on and off. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like when I put that hedge trimmer on, I don't want to take that off until
it's a pain, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Have you got a stand with that? Because mine ain't got a stand.
Oh, isn't it?
No. It never
Yeah.
came
So
with
it
one.
comes with it's got a stand built into it. So all you do is you take that
Drop the legs
take that
down.
pin out of there, and that drops down,
Yeah.
and then locks again, and then he's
Okay.
got three points.
Well,
So you got a foot.
That's already on. It's already got a foot there.
Foot
Mine
there.
hasn't got that.
Yeah.
You've got that. Oh, right.
So then it would
That's
just,
loads better. I mean, I just dropped mine on pallets.
which works.
Yeah.
I usually put
But
this
that's
on a
better,
couple of
isn't it?
blocks because it just lifts him up a bit higher.
Yeah.
But and then all you got to do is
Put it on, don't
yeah, and then all I do is just lock the arms.
Right.
So
Yeah.
because you on most stuff these tabs are around that way, so there's the arm will slide up and down.
Yeah.
But you take them out and put them that way, and it locks them. Then you
Yeah.
can, because when you're going over bumps and that, your hedge trimmer would just sort of go, it just rocks about.
Yeah.
So lock them off, and that stops
Right.
that. So right,
Yeah.
okay, right. I'll do that first, and then we'll bang some posts. It works better.
I find that helps.
So on the front linkage on this,
Yeah.
I found the easy way to do is to set it at because you can set this at whatever angle you want.
Oh, okay.
So like if you had,
Okay, so that flips out. I wonder.
so you can have it at 90 degrees, 40 degrees, straight,
Yeah.
whatever you want to do. Because most people have these on the rear linkage.
Yeah. So you just reverse that.
So you would literally, if you're hitting the posts in hard enough, the idea is you can just go along a line, knock the post in, and then just lift him off high enough
Right.
that this goes over the top of the post.
Yeah.
That's the plan. But on the front linkage, I tend to stick him at 45 degrees.
We've done one.
No, that's all right.
Once we've done one, I'll know where we're going on it.
Yeah.
All right.
So I set that at that because
Right.
basically I can then drive up to the post.
You're driving in
I
it.
can see the post at an angle,
Yeah.
and basically we set the height what you want to go, and then
And then Bob's going.
yeah. Thing is with this, you may as well have the posts in as deep as you want them.
Yeah.
You know, have them right in. So
Yeah.
oh, biscuit, leave him in there. That's hard, isn't it?
That is hard.
That is hard.
We haven't had much rain, have we? That's
No.
the whole thing.
Yeah, and
That's
it's just,
been really firm, isn't it?
yeah, but you need to get me in.
Yeah. Rock
There's no
hard.
point in having wasted
No.
post at the top in
No.
it. So and not
I
gonna
don't
mix.
know, you know where it's got to be on that.
Yeah, I tend to put the post in about there.
Right. Okay.
So, which
Yeah.
is
I mean, I can't believe the weight of this thing. It's a beast, isn't it?
yeah,
Jeez.
yeah. You
Better than I can
put
do
a
with
thing
my
on there. You
camera.
put a log splitter on it.
Can you?
Well,
Wow.
you could do, couldn't you?
Yeah, put a
Yeah.
blade on there. I mean, the interesting thing is, you see, I mean, you'll find it hard with that.
Yeah,
So there's no point in me even trying to do it with my sledgehammer.
you would definitely give yourself a heart attack.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
let's not go there.
let's not do that. Yeah, you would definitely.
Yeah, and I've
yeah.
got right.
Yeah. Violence. That's it, the job is done. They're not all in as deep as I'd like, but as many of you who watch the Funky Farmer know, he's got a couple of ridges of rock that go up through the farm, and you can see where that is because that's 180 kilos, 300 pounds of weight on the front of there, and when the post stops going in and the weight is bouncing off the top, it's not a case of if you're going to snap the post off, it's when. So some of the posts are not in as deep as I'd like, but short of going in with a rock spike first, and it ain't worth it. Yeah, but they're in. Do you know what? I would not want to do that with a sledgehammer or a hand post rammer. So, heart conditioner, no. I wouldn't care if I was fit as a fiddle. I still no. So, I was glad I could help. Right. Anyway, apparently, Mrs. P is up at the farmhouse. She's bought me something. So, she'll have to be quick though because Richard's got to go milking in not many minutes. Right. Mrs. P's turned up. She didn't want to be on camera,
No.
but she's. Now, I may or may not add this into the video because it depends on what you're going to say.
So,
She's got a challenge for us, basically.
Yeah.
challenge for you both, one against the other.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoever wins
Christ.
it.
Yeah. Gets my wife.
Ooh. Hang on.
Oh, that's a fair swap, isn't it?
I will donate to a given charity
Yeah.
£100.
Ooh.
For
Now-
generous.
Now, bearing in mind that what you'll be doing is for one charity, but I would like you both,
Uh-oh.
your challenge, who can grow the most obscure moustache? for
Moustache?
Flipping Movember.
For
Moustache.
November.
Obscure.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
What,
it's gonna
in
be a good
4
one.
weeks?
My
It can be a twirl.
Oh,
it can
my-
be a
oh,
Hitler,
when's that
it can
start?
be 1st of November.
Oh, so we got.
You can, if you want to start it now to give yourself 6 weeks.
I've never grown moustache.
Well, you kind of have, but it was with the rest of it,
yeah,
wouldn't
the
it?
rest of it, I don't know about.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
can't.
but no.
You're gonna win
if-
this.
and
Why?
whoever
Well, 'cause I
goes
can't
the
grow a
most-
beard.
But
and
mine's
it
be all
can
ginger
be
and horrible.
judged-
Yeah, but mine's like a badger.
It can be judged by your subscribers of who
All right.
grows the better. And
Oh.
I
throughout
don't
the
wanna
months,
grow
you can have meetups to compare.
Oh, it's going to look
etc.
horrible. We're going to look more horrible than we already look.
That's going to take some flipping doing, isn't it? So.
So that's my challenge. If you choose not to, then you don't put the video up.
Yeah.
No, I'll
That's
do
your
it.
choice.
Yeah.
You're going to do it, aren't you?
I've got no bloody choice,
Yeah.
have I? Flipping hell.
And as I say, I will give.
I quite fancy
£100.
Oh, the old handlebars.
I
Oh,
will,
you
I
want the
will-
droopy?
That's how you
colour.
going to go ring, 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 ring.
You would you know what you would suit? You know the guy in Village People as the one that goes
No.
like that.
But
As long as it's not Adolf.
you need to register for your Movember.
Oh, right,
because
okay.
I think that's fair.
Right.
But whoever gets the most obscure, and it's voted by your subscribers,
Is it?
I will donate £100 to whichever charity either of you chooses.
Okay.
So do the Movember, but I will donate £100 to a charity.
All right,
because I know.
that's very kind of your wife.
Sounds like it's going
isn't
to
it?
cost me 100 quid somewhere, isn't it? So.
Well,
Yeah.
no, because half of my subscribers just want to see me suffer.
Yeah, well, that works for both of us, didn't it? So, right.
Don't mind, do you?
And get the snuggle.
That's
up
a good
with
excuse to
the
get going. Not coming near me with that
Yeah.
slug on your top lip.
I know.
I just feel that, it's that. And
All right.
I looked
let's
at
do it.
November, yeah,
If I'm
all
going to
right.
grow a moustache in my life, it might as well be for a good cause. I've
This
never
is
been
true.
through it twice.
That's my thought, and
Yeah.
and it's nothing that could.
He's got a head start.
Have I?
Yeah. I shaved
I'll
this
shave
morning.
It's a bit early to be
So
doing it.
Yeah.
say
I'll
what
shave.
we are now. We're on the 20th.
All right.
So I start on the.
If
Okay.
you start
we
on the
good?
first,
Shall we
or
both start exactly on the first.
Yeah, on the
we clean chase
first.
before.
Yeah.
So it's an even playing field.
Yeah.
And then that has proved whether we can actually do it
So
in a
if
month.
you do
Yeah.
like a meet up on
Right.
the 1st, which
Okay.
is
I could probably grow a shadow in a month.
Tuesday, which is what
I
next.
don't know what it'd be
It's
like.
a bit like a bloody walrus.
Is
No,
it
it's a
next?
week-
No, it's
week
a
on
week.
Tuesday.
A fortnight. That's Tuesday. So if you meet up on there on the 31st, meet up
Alright.
on the 31st.
I'll
Alright.
eat a curry.
All
I'll
right.
meet you
then-
for curry on the 31st.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then we'll do.
And what we'll do, we'll both kiss your wife, and then
No.
she can judge who wins. No?
His wife,
Oh, all right then.
your wife doesn't look very happy with that idea.
I kiss the dog,
Dog. Maybe you can judge it.
especially after the curry. Nom, 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 nom.
Let's go because
Alright.
your mother's lunch is in the oven. You've
Okay.
got your packed lunch. Could you move your camera?
That's the deal then. All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
So 1st November we're doing it. All right.
but yeah,
If
meet
you-
up on the 31st on the
Yeah.
on
Okay.
whatever, and that's your starting point. And you can both say on that evening,
Okay.
see each other that you've got clean.
Oh, I knew it was going to be somewhat horrible like that.
Isn't it?
So,
We're going to look real weirdos, aren't we?
yeah.
Right, there you are.
Okay.
There
Thank
go.
you. All right. Yeah.
Thanks for the
Okay.
idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Idea.
Yeah.
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 But you both got to register for November.
Yeah. All right.
No.
Barbed wire has stopped play at Fifi's. I've got all the. Hang on, I'll show you. I've got all my posting up here, so this is where Abby's sheep got out into the neighbour's garden, so that's all done. Hedge lot back, nice new post put in, tensioners in each corner. One tensioner went in okay, and two were absolute pigs. I think I hit that one over there 200 times until it stopped. So now I've ceased hitting it because I'm going to split it. So right, we got a post to go in for the cottage, and while my brother's here to give me a hand, I'm going to make use of him. Come on.